Hey everyone, so we're jumping back in with episode 4 of The Last of Us, and I honestly really loved episode 3. I wasn't really sure what to expect after the heaviness of episode 2 and losing Joel, but I feel like they honored him really well in the last episode. And on top of that, now we have Dina and Ellie going off by themselves to get revenge for Joel. Seeing the path of destruction that WLF has left, even on their way to Seattle, and panning over to that last scene in the end of the last episode where we see WLF marching through the streets. I have a feeling that this is a lot bigger and crazier than Ellie and Dina had in mind. I've been really loving this season a lot so far, so let's jump in.
Because they'd rather have me than Green. Caught him red-handed disseminating pamphlets. Turned out later it was some like religious crap, but I didn't know that. I call for backup. Guess who shows up? Dude, okay, I can already tell, and he's all like, well, you can't handle 3 voters for these pussies even. Fuck them out here disseminating. Verts are out here jerking off and splooging on my street.
What?
So one of the voters turns back to look at me like, the word disseminate means, and boom! This teeth, just blood f***ing everywhere. No one asked you.
2018. When did the hospital stuff happen?
Why do you call them that? The citizens, why do you call them voters?
Who cares?
Because we took away their rights. Took away their right to vote, and somebody started calling them voters to mock. So now you know.
That's terrible.
I didn't mean anything by it, Sergeant.
Of course you didn't, you're thoughtless.
Yeah, this is Fedra. We know what happens with Fedra.
How many?
A lot. I'm gonna go talk to them. Now, if we go out there and force, this will end up the way it always does. You, come with me.
His face. Why are they all like spread out like that?
You hand her hand.
Welcome to the fight.
Now make your choice.
I mean, obviously, he's going to pick the other side. So that must have been like the beginning of Fedra crumbling. I'm trying to remember the timeline of this. I feel like, wasn't it early 2000s when this cordyceps began to take over? I'm completely getting my timeline mixed up. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. I wonder if this whole episode's going to build off of like Fedra, Wolf, how all of that became what it is, how it evolved. Yeah, 11 years later.
No pain meds. Probably nothing anyone wanted.
I feel like at this point it would be like a miracle to find.
You reckon a yeast infection?
Oh geez. Anything in like any of these places. It's probably all picked over. Ew.
Make sure to smell it first. Just in case. Yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else back here. Hey, I'm gonna pee. Give me a minute.
What was that? Day 1.
Hey, good to go.
Thanks. You okay? Yeah.
Was it like a pregnancy test or something? Like, I can't even think about what could be in a pharmacy that
All right,
she
hit
would
it. People to kill. Okay.
be freaked out like that about. I hope she's not pregnant.
I don't understand. I thought they bombed here.
Guess not this part.
What's up with all the rainbows?
I don't know. Maybe they're all optimists.
That looks really pretty.
So much for a happy, proud Rainbow Town.
I've never seen a tank this close. Ellie.
Ellie, just cover me.
Look at all the dead Fedra.
You think it was the WLF?
All these bodies are in Frederick gear. Almost looks like they were fighting each other.
Wonder what that was about.
That was so loud.
Ooh.
What is it?
3 burnt skeletons. Grissom, White, Chaffee. They're supposed to be the first ones to go to the moon, but they never made it off the launch pad. Burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
These guys are just killed by other assholes.
Oh, looky here.
Check out the building on the hill.
You've got to be shitting me. Yeah, let's go.
You sure about that? If you paint a sign big enough to be seen from miles away, that means you want people to know that you're there.
They're on a hill, so they'll see us coming.
On horseback in broad daylight, so
So we wait until dark and we head out on foot.
place to hole up because, well, no one's around, which you proved brilliantly with your tank hatch maneuver.
Dick. All right, let's look for a door we can fit Trimmer through.
Thank God for Dina. Ellie's just like, she's the one that's like, well, anyways, it started blasting. And Dina's like, wait a second. Record store. Nice, there's even some grass in there. I'd be so scared to be playing the drums right now.
Shout if somebody tries to kill you.
That's the plan.
But I guess they did prove it with the slamming of the tank door. But geez, I don't know. I mean, it's been many years since the beginning of all of this. So. Oh, the music. I miss Joel so much. Are you guys still like every time you begin an episode in denial a bit that Joel's gone? Because I am. What is that? Were those like those do not eat packets so that it stays fresh without moisture? This so much. She's crying.
You've gotten pretty good.
Thanks. All those lessons from Joel.
He taught you well.
He did.
Hungry?
Starving.
I'll make us beef jerky.
I wonder if she's like crying because she's remembering Joel too. Because I know that Dina loved him too. I wonder if that was actually her like playing and singing too, because if so, it was really good. It's that guy, the Fedra guy.
A younger man, and I wanted to impress a woman. You have to know your strengths. I didn't know how to talk to women. What I would do is cook for them. Fools, but did I have the money for that? No, I did not. Williams-Sonoma, it's a cookware store, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Best of the best, French, of course. 30 years to retirement and pension, but one day, a Mauviel saucepan with lid. And I was right. Just not how I planned. The strange benefits of the apocalypse. And copper's a bit of a pain in the ass. You have to polish it a lot, but it heats faster than anything. Of course, this means it doesn't retain heat. Copper, the inferior choice for interrogations, but if you own Mauviel, you use Mauviel.
She watches over me.
Then she's been watching. Some of you actually understand she was just a person.
Heretics.
Oh, jeez. I was not expecting that until he said interrogation.
Steel handles stay cool. Little touches.
Oh my god, why am I seeing all this? Why?
Where are the scars attacking next?
The scars? Is that what they call them?
Fights. Hold out your hand.
So he took one of those people from that group and he's been torturing them? Jeez.
Jesus. This is so...
Shut up.
Isaac knows what he's doing.
She watches over me, she fills my soul.
She watches over me.
Fills your soul. You put an arrow in a little boy's head. She tell you to kill children?
You kill our children.
Never by choice. You did us.
Because you broke the truce.
Because you broke the truce. Today's scar, where is the next attack.
You're gonna lose.
Are we? Son, we have automatic weapons. You lunatics have bolt-action rifles, bows and arrows, and superstition. So tell me, how are we going to lose?
One of your wolves comes to see the truth and takes her into their heart every day to take the holy mortification, to become a seraphite, to become a wolf.
I will burn every part of you until you tell me what I want to know!
Jeez. A seraphite? Is that what he said? So they're at war with one another. That was terrible.
Scar got what he deserved.
Is that the little
Animal.
That's the guy from the 2018 flashback, right?
That's a good sign.
Not always. So the front entrance looks like a security door, which means we go around the back.
Oh, boy. Second floor.
So somebody hopped onto the shed, climbed the downspout, broke. Well, I guess that's our way in too.
And if we run into wolves that weren't in Jackson?
Agreed.
What did that mean? That was a crazy look. That means just kill them all. I mean, they don't have a choice. They will be killed. I'm getting like episode 1 vibes where that crazy stalker jumped up on top of something and got into the building. I don't know. I'm jumpy. I'm jumpy.
What
The arrows.
He isn't one of them.
No, but we're definitely in the right place.
Maybe the Seraphite. I mean, obviously the Seraphites have been there. Maybe they took over that spot. It honestly works out to their advantage that there's this war going on right now.
Dina?
That's so sick. Did the Seraphites do that to them? If so, both sides are just so messed up.
These aren't any of them either.
Why? Feel her love. Both sides are just
That
so...
group we saw in the woods, they did this.
What the f is wrong with Seattle?
I don't think it's just Seattle at this point. I think there's just this world, man. It's so far gone. Everyone's just...
It's the same ones we use. If she called for backup...
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Look at this. I don't see Brancaccio or Welsh, but yeah. Cut him down.
Shouldn't we secure the station first?
You fan out. And go slow.
Isaac said he wants him live for questioning.
Isaac's not here, okay? I don't give a shit if it's a woman or a kid. Look what they did. Now fan out.
Oh my gosh, this is so scary.
This side's clear.
Are those stairs? No way that she can go up the stairs without being detected.
Stairs clear.
Dina's still down there. Oh, are they like surrounding the building now? He's gonna turn around and...
We got one!
Oh no.
Shoot that window!
That was so close. And it's dark and it's rainy, of course. Oh no.
This way! Well, we can fit,
No.
they can't! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
They're in the transit tunnel. Circle to south entrance.
Okay. They are so lucky. Hopefully there's no big blobbies down there.
Okay.
Is this place gonna fall down on us?
Let's go. That way.
Yeah, they're already on to them. Dang, they know the ins and outs of this city. Is that infected? Oh, clicker?
I thought it was supposed to be empty.
She's counting.
It was.
Oh, there's a lot down there. Why wouldn't they just try to go back? I guess they're coming really fast. Oh, jeez. Why would you go in there? Oh my God. The like rubber connector. Oh gosh, I really don't like this.
Jump!
Come on, come on. I'm guessing all the WLF people are gone. Jeez, they are incredibly lucky. Oh no. Oh no. Is that the only way out? Oh. Stuck her wrist in it. That was wild. Oh gosh. And Dina doesn't know, right? She doesn't know that she's immune. She's about to find out.
Come on, we gotta get out of sight!
Is she? What was that? She's gonna shoot her?
We can hole up here for now. I'll bar the door.
She's probably very confused on why she's so like chill right now. Tina's just like, why can't Ellie just be like, it's fine?
Get in and I'll buy some.
Oh no, no, no.
Look what you're doing. Okay, I know you're scared. Please don't. Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Wait, I would die for you. I would, but that is not what just happened. I'm immune. I can't get infected. I've been banned before. I'm still here. I know you don't believe me. I get it. I wouldn't believe me either, but here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna bandage my arm and I'm gonna go to sleep. And you're gonna keep that gun pointed on me, shoot me, but I promise. A lot of times I wish this wasn't true. I'm gonna wake up exactly as I am right now. Me.
Jeez. How is Ellie just like, it's fine at first and be like, what are you doing? Like, she thinks you're gonna turn. You never told her any of this information. She's probably, she's terrified. And Ellie's just like, what? That was really strange.
It's just water. Rainfall on my face, that's all. See? No shaking. I'm gonna stand up now. Can I show you?
That's the same arm that she was also bit on before, right? She is so freaked out.
Ellie, I'm pregnant.
Oh my gosh. No, I knew it. I didn't want to know it, but I knew it. How? Okay. I mean, I know they love each other, but how is this the right time? Ellie just got bit. She's pregnant with that guy's baby, but they're gonna have the sex. Okay. Oh my goodness. They are not afraid of showing anything in this show anymore. My goodness. Between the Seraphite naked on the ground and then that. I like how she didn't say anything about Ellie being immune. Just like, I'm pregnant, let's have sex.
Oh, morning breath. It's gross. Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna be better. It'll be better.
What is that, jerky? Into morning breath with beef jerky. Okay.
How's it doing?
Wow, that's...
Is this where you were bitten before? You said it was a burn.
Most of it is.
You did it to yourself?
I really wanted to wear short sleeves again.
It's a little thing, but when you start to hide little things, they become big things.
You don't say.
Why now?
I thought you were gone. And then all of a sudden, this future I was imagining wasn't gonna happen. Where we're together and we have a kid, and I don't even know if you want that.
I want it with you.
I'm sorry it took so long. I knew how you felt about me.
I was hiding it really well.
No, you kind of weren't.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
She definitely
I wanted
wasn't.
to.
Yeah.
When I was little, I told my mother I liked boys and I liked girls. And she said, no, you like boys. I got stuck. Even after she died, I tried to make things work with Jesse, but he wasn't the one. Still kept trying anyway. Couldn't let myself just...
You were scared.
Not everyone's as brave as you.
I'm just obvious. Shut up. How do you know for sure that you're...
After we saw the bodies in the forest, I knew morning sickness was a thing. And I was late. I found a pregnancy test. I don't just randomly piss on stuff.
Oh, okay. That's good.
2 lines means pregnant.
This thing's pretty old.
And here's a couple more.
Oh, okay. So we've tested it. Those are very dark lines.
So we're having a baby. I mean, we and also, I guess, Jesse. It was Jesse, right? So we're all having a baby.
We're all...
I'm gonna be a dad.
Are the Seraphites attacking again?
He just said no.
Yeah.
She's gonna know
Where
where I...
Abby is, yeah.
Okay, we go up behind, we look around. Come on.
It's like a full-on war going on.
See that white building out there? That's it.
You don't have to go. You can stay here.
It is.
Will you please just think about it?
Yeah, because she's pregnant. It's very different. That building is right in the middle of all of the chaos.
Together.
I'm not surprised. I don't think she would ever imagine about leaving Ellie's side. They really are perfect for each other in so many ways. And I had a feeling at the pharmacy that she was pregnant. I just had a feeling. I hoped it wasn't true because it complicates so much stuff, especially when they're on this insane mission and they're putting themselves at risk in Seattle right now. I mean, whatever's going on between the wolf and Seraphites is intense. And it's just another example of how gone this world is. One side always thinks they're right, but they both have crazy moral compasses. It's crazy to me that the WLF was essentially to get rid of Fedra, to stop that rule. But I feel like in doing that, they became the new Fedra. WLF is now Fedra. They're treating people in and around that area the same way that the Fedra were treating people in and around that area. And after seeing what the Seraphites did to those people, I think it really shows that literally every single thing in this world, in this post-apocalyptic world, is an eye for an eye. All the way down to what Abby did to Joel and what Joel did to Abby's father, and now what what Ellie is going to do to Abby. It's that constant theme of like, I don't believe in your views, or you screwed me over, so I screw you over. And it's just chaos, absolute chaos. And it really shows that what's going on in Jackson is very rare, because this is what the world looks like now. It's one cult after another, and they're all hitting heads with one another, and it's just so messy and ugly and horrifying. And it always makes me wonder, like, what if Joel let Ellie, find the cure? What if he let that happen and Ellie died, but they still found the cure, and they gave all of these people that have been running around for 20 years the cure with their mental minds that they've seen, the things that they've done, and now they're cured? I don't know. I feel like it would take so many years for any form of slight normalcy to begin. That's crazy to think about. But I always think back to when I see these cults running around, or the church group like we saw in season 1. I don't know if the world can be saved with a cure, because if they are doing this to one another all day, every day, I just don't know if you can get rid of all of that ugliness. I just don't. I don't know. I believe that when you're a person that is using frying pans to torture someone, you're different. You're going to be different forever. And Ellie's going to be different forever. And Dina and all of the people comparing first kills. And it's just, the world is so far gone. It's just snowballed into this chaos of eye for an eye. It's super dark and it's super scary, but it is the world that is here now. It's what the apocalypse did to it. But I don't know how I feel about Dina and Ellie going up in there, especially now that Dina is definitely pregnant, trying to find Abby in the midst of all of this chaos. There's a literal war on in this town, in this city. They're about to just walk up into the center of it. It's crazy to me. But I love that Ellie and Dina, in the midst of all the chaos, have still found something to be happy about, and they still love each other. And it's really nice to have that in this very messed up world, because it's definitely needed. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today, and I will see you all in episode 5. Bye.